How's it guys, Justin here and welcome back to another video of Justin on Cars. And today we have one of my absolute favorites, the Haval, well Haval in general, but the Haval H6. And this is the facelifted version. I love this Ayers grey metallic. It really is beautiful. I do apologize for the car being a little bit dusty. It was raining last night, so yeah, unfortunately I can't help that. You know, you're living at the coast, guys. Rain and then salt and then dust and then sticky. That's all that means. But in any case, guys, do you see these t-shirts? You see this t-shirt? Well, you can also have one. You just need to become a member, and remember to like, subscribe and share. And yeah, let's quickly jump into the cost of ownership of this car. Then we'll do a walk around and show you what this car looks like, and then we're going to see if this car really makes us smile. I mean, yeah, it kind of makes me smile just standing here, but the smile rating will determine if it really puts a smile on our face. One thing that really excites me about Haval is the fact that they've been around South Africa for 18 years. Well, GWM, not Haval per se, but GWM. So these guys really know what they're talking about. And let me tell you guys, this is a solid machine. Like, I don't know, Haval is one of my favorite brands in the Chinese segment. Now on the pricing of the Haval H6, so they start from 495,000 Rand and they go all the way up to 690 odd thousand Rand, so below 700,000 Rand. So you can get this full SUV for below 500 or below 700 if you go for the ultra luxury hybrid version. I mean, that's really not bad. For all that technology, it is absolutely insane. This is the ultra luxury four-wheel drive. This one is going for 614,000 Rand. You do get the four-wheel drive in the luxury, that's going for 575. So it's about a 40,000 Rand difference between the two. That's what, 750, 800 Rand difference on your monthly installment. Talking about monthly installment, this car over here for 614,000 Rand, over 72 months, 30% balloon, no deposit, and 13% interest rate, you are looking at about 10,700 Rand more or less on your installment. On the insurance, I'm a 35-year-old male, car is parked in a yard with a locked gate, and I've had insurance for more than 7 years and claim free for 5 to 6 years. It actually might be even a little bit more, but I mean, I put it at a lower spec or at a lower bracket, and I'm looking at about 1,500 Rand per month on insurance, which is not too bad. So for me, this is going to cost me, what's it, 12,200 Rand per month to own this vehicle. That means if you times that by 3, 26, 38, you're going to have to take about 38 to 40,000 Rand home per month to be able to afford the Haval H6 in this spec. If you're looking at 500,000, then you're looking at a little bit less, of course. I mean, that makes 100,000 Rand makes a 2,000 Rand difference in your installment. You do get a 7-year 200,000 kilometer warranty on the vehicle, and then you do get a 7-year 75,000 kilometer motor plan as well. You can also extend that, and also you get a 7-year lifetime roadside assistance on this vehicle. Services run from 15,000 kilometers or every 12 months, whichever comes first. If you look at these tires, these are 225 55 by 19s Hankook Ventus S1 Evo 3. They range from 3,000 to 4,000 Rand per tire, depending on who you ask. I know that Macro is also running a special for 1,800 Rand a tire, but yeah, that will probably be done by the time you guys see this video. Pointless in saying that, but I mean, it's good to know that you can get some specials. But yeah, all in all, that is your cost of ownership on the Haval H6 four-wheel drive. You can also get a used one, the pre-facelift, the 2023, with about 35,000 Ks on the clock for about 400,000 Rand. Also, but not the ultra luxury, that was a luxury that I saw, also a four-wheel drive, which is not bad. I mean, for the pre-facelift, pretty much the same. The only difference is 150 kilowatts and 320 newton meters of torque instead of the 170 and 380. Now let's have a walk around and see what the design and style looks like. Let's start off with the design and style. I absolutely love this new facelift. Yes guys, I know this car is a little bit dirty. This Ayers grey really looks a lot better than what it looks like in the sun. You can see there is a little bit of a shine there. It was raining during the night and yeah, now you can see. But we're here to show you guys the car in real life. I mean, that's what we do, isn't it? I like this massive grille here in front, but it's also like blended into the vehicle, so it doesn't seem like a massive grille. It seems like it's, I don't know, part of the car. It's just an awesome look. I love the fact that it's got the color of the vehicle inside. It's got this 3D effect over here. I just love that. And you get enough airflow at the bottom and at the top. You get adaptive cruise control. I'm just going to show you the spec that you get in this car as well for that extra, what's it, 40,000 Rand extra. Yeah, I mean, really not a big difference in price compared to the normal luxury and this ultra luxury. I like this new design. The light is still the same, but then you get this fan going down over here. I like that. Front and rear PDC, 540-degree camera. That is standard on all the vehicles. You get this 19-inch wheel over here. Beautiful 19-inch wheel. You get run flats with your hybrid, but not with this specific one over here. And just check it out guys, I love this style, eh? This rear also looks very nice. I like the previous one where it had the thinner light, like just over here running all the way through, but I never really liked that light bar running all the way through. I like this new design over here. This really looks very nice. I like this black wheel with this vehicle. Oh yes, and you get the sunroof. That is an option extra only on the ultra luxury, but I absolutely like the design of this car. Hey? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you like this design? I like the way the lines flow, how the vehicle looks so sharp and round at the same time. It really makes this car feel robust and it makes it feel, I don't know, like a proper SUV. You won't say that this is a Chinese car. You guys know what I mean. Some Chinese cars, then you'll see the wheels are a little bit in. It just looks like a cheaper vehicle. This doesn't look like a cheap vehicle at all. It really feels like a much more expensive, close to $1 million SUV. Let's check the inside quickly. I mean, these door cards, they are beautiful. Soft touches everywhere except for at the bottom over here, but I mean, it's a beautiful design. Like the speaker design over here. These seats are absolutely nice. I really like these seats. They're so comfortable. In the beginning, like I could feel this a little bit, but you get used to it, and as long as you sit here for like a minute, it feels so nice and soft, and everything is proper quality, eh? Like you can see it's solid, but the design very minimalistic, very beautiful, very much the same as the pre-facelift. The only difference is obviously the center console over here and the bigger screen over there. But you can see, this is the only thing I don't like is the steering wheel. Don't like the steering wheel that much. But other than that, everything in this car feels phenomenal. It feels so safe in here. I really like the feeling of this car. I would have liked this to be black though, but I think it might have made the car a little bit too dark. What do you guys think about the design and style of the vehicle? You'll have to see my verdict at the end of the video for the smile rating. Now let's get into the comfort and practicality. So I'm not sure if I switch this on. Let's see. Ugh. Well, you do get automatic tailgate with the ultra luxury. Maybe that just means it's auto, it's not manual. Maybe that just means that no comfort or anything like that, unfortunately. 560 liters of boot space, which is quite a lot. It's not bad at all. Oh, this also feels very, very solid. That is very nice. Let's tilt this up. Funny that all the Chinese brands, not all of them, but most of them have a fire extinguisher in it. Wonder why? What do they want to tell us? I have no idea. Little Maury biscuit spare wheel at the back here and a subwoofer. We'll get into that just now, but it's nice that you have a spare wheel and all your tools in here. Max load 100 kgs, so yes, I can also sit in there. Let's close it up. Let's have a look at the rear space. You don't get the comfort access or keyless entry at the back, only at the front. Let's see at the back. Beautiful door card as well. Also soft touches over here, hard touch over here. Like this design. Let's see the seats. beautiful seats. We're going to feel them just now when we see the space, but you can see there is plenty of space. USB-C and a USB port at the back here with air ventilation, map holders over here, ISOFIX as a standard. And let's pop this open. Oi! Let's see, cup holders with a nice center armrest. Let's quickly see what the space looks like. Jumping in is fairly easy, have to say. Oh, these seats feel very, very nice. I saw the nature reserve auntie driving past here. I hope she doesn't give me any trouble for standing here. But, oh, the seat is so nice and soft. I wonder if I can move it forward a little bit. No, only keep it like that. Oh, but this is so soft. Look at all this leg room over here, guys. This does have comfort entry, so the seat can move back when you unlock the vehicle or when you open your door, but it's not set up at this moment. This is my driving position, but you can see there's plenty of space. Like seriously, I can literally, I can chill like this. Now that's pretty nice. Yo. In the ultra luxury, you also get the lights on the side over here and not on the roof here, because obviously you get the sunroof with the ultra luxury, so that gives it a premium feel. Oh my gosh, handle. A few airbags around this vehicle. This feels very, very nice. Let's quickly pull this down. Oh yes, oh yes. Now I can travel like this for a very long distance. And I like the fact that I'm not sitting up too high. I'm very, very like in tune with the people in front of me. So I kind of feel level and I like that. Let's jump into the front and see what that feels like. Okay, so like I mentioned, you do get the comfort access or keyless entry over here. And then if we jump into the front, you can see this ultra luxury is also spec'd with lumbar support, electric seats with memory. And then, yeah, we already went through everything over here. So let's quickly jump in and see what the space looks like. Oh, I'm sitting at an angle or standing at an angle, and I have to say it's still easy to get in, but I feel so cocooned in here. This really feels nice. What a beautiful driving position. Soft touches over here as well. Comfortness is phenomenal. These seats are beautiful. I would have liked a little bit of an extender over here, but I mean, I can't really complain about that. You can move your steering up, down, in and out. Everything is easy to reach. There's wireless charging over here, 2 cup holders over here. There's extra storage at the bottom here. No USB-C in front though, only 2 USBs, so I can get my own over this side, and your passenger can get one on this side. Okay, there we go, there we go. A nice big cubby over here. Cup holders in the middle, in your door cards over here. A nice big cubby. Guys, ooh, this feels a bit cheapish. Ooh, I don't like that much. But everything else, yes, like it. Oh, no, this is phenomenal. Look at all this headroom. Everything just feels proper in this car. Let me bring you inside so we can go through the tech and features and show you everything this car has to offer. Let's switch it on. Check this out. It does also make a sound, but I don't put that sound on. Just every time I get into this car, I don't like that all the time. But in any case, wireless charging with air ventilation, which is nice so your phone doesn't get too warm. I can enter my camera system over here. Very beautiful camera system. You can see it is insane. I mean, and it's a nice big screen. So let's quickly see. I even have intelligent parking. We will test that out just now. Reverse tracking. Okay, so let's quickly see 2D, okay, 3D view switch. So let's go around the vehicle. Okay, the car is now in, let me quickly switch it on. Just want to see. Can I not change anything over there? But anyway, I want to see if I cannot see the car, but look at how cool this is. So you can actually see right through the vehicle. How flippin' cool is that? Hey? Technology is insane these days. Like honestly, let's quickly see the front. Let's see the rear. Let's see if I can do, so just the front like that. And then the sides. Oh, guys, this is proper camera quality. I really like it. It is a little bit blurry. It's not the most clear, but even at night it is very, very clear. So let's see, right view, wheel view, smart view. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, assist view, smart view. Okay, radar alarm. Okay, we can switch that on and off. We will test this out just now when we take it, when we get to a parking space. So I want to test out the intelligent parking. Let's see how it works. So we're going to go intelligent parking.
Drive forward to search for parking space.
Okay, Let's try the right hand side. There's two cars here. Let's see if it squeezes me in between.
Space found. Drive forward to search for parking space. Parking space found. Please apply brake.
Okay.
Please click start parking.
Start parking.
Please release the brake. Intelligent parking. Pay attention to surrounding and brake if necessary.
Brake if necessary. So let's see. Okay, it does the braking for me. So we'll see. It's going in there, guys. It's going in there. Let's keep it on the camera to see. I'll just keep my foot on the brake in case. This is pretty cool, eh? Now that's what you get for 615,000 Rand. Wow. I like this. See? It's getting in there. It's getting in there.
Intelligent parking suspended.
Okay.
Release the brake. Intelligent parking resumed. Please confirm whether to continue parking.
Okay, I'm going to cancel the parking because I'm literally here by the tree. It was going to miss the tree anyway. But that's pretty cool, guys. I mean, for 615,000 Rand, this car is loaded with tech, hey? Jeez. Now let's see what's park out.
Clear road, please park out by yourself.
Clear road, please park out by yourself. Oh, so I can go myself. That's okay, that's nice. But yeah, very good camera system, beautiful screen, and here's some of my applications over here, and then obviously Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, some of my car functions over here. Heads up display, which is only on the ultra luxury. There you can see the heads up display there. You see it? See it there, see it there. Which will also show you like your driver assistances and all of that as well, your lane keep and all of that. So that is pretty cool. And then let's quickly see navigation will also display navigation. You can see there what it will actually display for you. Smart drive. So I'm going to switch everything on because I mean, why not? Okay, so you can adjust it via the steering wheel. You can use this button for quite a few things. You can set it up the way you want it to. And then wireless charging, of course, the driver. Memory seats, driver seat welcome. I don't like that, so I switch it off. Outside the vehicle, let's see, mirrors, front wipers, windows. So I can make sure if I drive a certain speed, the windows will close automatically. My lights, personalization. Okay, I still can't see where I can find my ambient lighting. Maybe you guys can help me out because it's got this orange yellow light. Okay, it doesn't show now because the vehicle is not completely on. My drive mode, so in the four-wheel drive you get normal, eco, sport, snow, sand and off-road, whereas with the, listen to the sounds quickly, whereas with the two-wheel drive you only get normal, eco and sport. Normal, okay, so all the off-road sounds exactly the same, but I like sport. Okay. Anyway, ESC, I can switch it off there. Auto vehicle hold, brake release, intelligent start, stop, fatigue, driver reminder, okay, whatever. Steering wheel, you get a few functions here as well where you can change the steering wheel over there. 360 surround view. See, yeah, they say 360 surround, but sometimes in the book lit they say 540 degrees. So yeah, anyway, let's go park. Okay, 15 kilometers an hour, surround view, activate 360 surround. Okay, very nice. Smart drive can only be used after the engine is activated. So let's give it a start. Auto emergency braking, front collision warning. So most of these things you do get standard, hey? It's only the lane assistances. So like all of this, you'll get, this is option extra only on the ultra luxury. Lane assist, so lane keep assist, center lane assist, all of that. That will be smart dodge is standard, that's standard. Traffic signs is also standard. Cruise control is, adaptive cruise control is also standard. So yeah, you get a lot extra on this car, but it's not like plenty, if that even makes sense. And then there's other, and then obviously from my mobile phone and all of that. Let's see display. Okay, personalization. I still can't seem to find wherever I need to change the ambient lighting because that is an option extra on this car, but I don't know where to find it. And then let's go back home. So yeah, that's pretty much that, guys. On the steering wheel, I don't really like the steering wheel that much, just don't like this design. It's not ugly, it's just this feels a bit funny coming out like that. Cruise control on the left, voice activation on the left hand side. Let's see if it works. Open sunroof. Close sunroof. Okay, I like that. And then fuel consumption we will talk about while we are driving. So this is a 14.6 inch screen. This is a 10.25. On this side over here, very confusing. I would think my volume is this side, right? Plus and minus. Nope, this is my volume over here. And then I can also utilize this button by pressing that. You see that little green thing goes on there. Now I can go through my menu. So let's see, press OK. Now I can go through my menu over here. I can go sideways to see my radio stations, my telephone calls, my tire pressure and all of that. So yeah, quite a few things that I can do from here on the steering wheel. So this you can design or personalize the way you want it to be. Let's quickly see this cubby. This is what I wanted to show you guys. See, it's not the best at all. But yeah, not the best quality there, but everything else feels very solid. Let's quickly have a look at the engine. Oh, just another thing as well, you do get some physical buttons over here, but if you want to activate your aircon, you have to go into the aircon function over here. This one is also spec'd with heated and ventilated seats, as well as your heated steering wheel. So that is also extra on the Ultra Luxury. So let's quickly have a look at the engine and see what that is all about. You also get 9 speakers, a more audio in the Ultra Luxury, and 8 speakers in your normal Luxury. Got it. Oh, and now this is a little bit heavy. Now I need to actually put that thing on there. Jeez, let me just quickly get that quickly. Oh. I thought it will at least have suspension or shocks in here, but jeez, like this thing is heavy. Yo, ek moet bietjie meer pap eet, julle. Die muscles moet groei. Okay, now if you can see this, beautiful, eh? It looks beautiful in here. There's still a lot of space in here. You can still have a bigger turbo. No, I'm just kidding, this car's got more than enough power. 2-litre turbocharged engine. This one is also mated with a 9-speed DCT box. The previous generation only had the pre-facelift had a 7-speed DCT, and now upgraded to 170 kilowatts and 380 newton meters of torque. So up from 150 and 320. Not sure what the 0 to 100 is in this car, but I have to say, I mean, it's a big car. This is not a 0 to 100 car, but it's quick and it's got power. Even uphill, you can really feel it. You can see this car is still brand spanking new. So yes, you do get the hybrid as well. The hybrid will be mated with a 1.5 turbo, and that will be with a DHT gearbox. One thing I do really like about this is the fact that I can just shoop, and there we go. Did you hear that? Pew! It's quite nice when you need to maneuver the car up and down and you need to reverse quickly and do whatever the case. It's all here. See, it's all there, so it just makes life so much easier. First impressions, when I got into this car the first time, I really enjoyed the way it feels, the way like everything feels in here. It feels so solid and soft at the same time, like all the soft touch points. It's just a good build quality. Like everywhere feels very good. I mean, the screen, everything works well. It's just the steering feels nice. I don't know, first impressions, I'm really impressed about what this car offers. The only thing I can't figure out is the ambient lighting, which bothers me a little bit because there's only an orange light, orange reddish, and I would like to change that to maybe a blue, but I can't seem to find that. But I have to say, the power delivery in this car is phenomenal. 170 kilowatts and 380 newton meters of torque. You really feel it. Let's quickly see. I'm driving 60 kilometers an hour now. I'm going to put my foot down. I'm in 8th gear. I want to see how quickly it responds. 1, 2, 3. Yo, okay. It took a while. It does take a while. I mean, it's a 9-speed DCT box, which is supposed to be quicker. It's still in comfort or normal mode at the moment. In sport, it will be a little bit more rapid. Let's quickly test that out. I'm going to put it into sport mode. Wait, zoom. Did you guys hear that? So let's do that again. So 1, 2. Okay, well, I'm not in 8th gear now. Oh, because it's in sport. Obviously, it wants to, you know, always be active. So I'm going to turn onto the highway now. Let's quickly test it out. Let's see how this feels. Your sport feels very rapid, like the gear changes. I can feel when the car changes gear or down gears, you can feel that little bit of a judder, or you can feel a little bit of a judder. It actually feels quite nippy, like it wants to go, you know. But I have to say the steering feels quite nice. I can change my steering. That doesn't matter in which driving mode I am. I can change the steering to sport steering wheel. I can change it to light steering wheel and comfort steering wheel. So I'm going to keep it in sport because we are currently in sport. Let's get the sport feeling. And now let's pull away. Oh, and there's some cops there, so I'm probably not going to be able to push. Yo, it keeps the gear quite strong, and it's quite a quick gear change, I have to say. The car feels nice and tight. It doesn't feel like if I turn, then the car comes later. If I do this, sure, it actually darts around. It actually feels very, very tight. It keeps the gear for me. So let's see if I put my foot down now to get into the quick lane or the fast lane, how quickly it responds. We're going to see just now. Traffic is a little bit tight. It is Friday, so you know, in Cape Town Friday it's like no one really works. So let's quickly see. I need to stay in this lane any case. Oh, now everyone is driving 10. Come on guys, just drive. Oh, now this guy in front got to wake up a little bit. Okay, so let's quickly see. 1, 2, 3. It's definitely more rapid in sport. Yes, like I got a bit of a swerve there. That gave me a little bit of a fright. I don't know why that happened. So I pulled away and I was overtaking at the same time, and then the car had a little bit of a swerve and there's no wind blowing, so that was a bit strange. Now I'm in 9th gear, driving 90 kilometers an hour. There is a bit of a delay, but I have to say, when it chooses the gear and it changes, it actually is very quick in grabbing that gear and then gradually generates power. So you feel that whoosh, you feel like if you put your foot on, you feel whoa, it's pushing you back. And I have to say, it's quite nice. The only thing I don't like is the fact that I don't have my flappy paddles anymore with this facelifted version. I used to have flappy paddles because the gear lever was in the middle of the center console. So now it's all in your stalk behind the steering wheel. So yeah, I don't know why they don't give me my flappy paddles, because sometimes I would like to be in manual to be able to change my gear when I need it. So now I'm in 4th gear. Now I quickly need to go. It takes some time and then it kicks in. It's quick, but it's not quick enough. It's there's a little bit of a delay, but it's not that bad. I have to say, it's not that bad. It's actually doable. Like if you know your car and you know what's going to happen, you would know when to put your foot down and actually generate power and all of that. This is still brand new to me, so I get this kick every single time I drive the car. But there's plenty of power. Yo, I have to say this 380 newtons in this car feels more powerful than the 30 newton meters that I had in the Chery Tiggo 7, for instance, the plug-in hybrid. So I have to say, it really feels stronger in this car, and it's a big car. Like, I kind of feel it's a little bit bigger. The build quality is very good in this car. Oh, you see, I slightly put my foot down and it just goes. The ride comfort is very soft, very smooth. I really like the ride comfort in this vehicle. I can't complain about that. Like I say, the steering is nice and sharp, and that's even in normal mode. So in sport, it's even more dartier or sharper. Yeah, I feel very confident in this car, except for that one part there. Now, I don't know what happened there. I think it was just a delay in my brain maybe, but when I go around a corner, I have to say it feels pretty good. Like, honestly feels very, very good. I don't know. For the price of 615,000 Rand, you get a lot of car. This heads-up display is nice and clear. So the driver assistance is also very good in this car. Keeps me in my lane, doesn't swerve me around too much, and I can choose if I want the vibration on or the audio. So I don't have that bing, 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 bing in my ears the whole time. So that is a very nice plus for me. the fact that you can just have the vehicle assist in your driving or while you are driving. So yeah, that for me, that is pretty cool. And the fact that at this price point you get all the driver assistances. This one has a few extra driver assistances, so you still get your adaptive cruise control and all of that in your normal luxury, but in the super or ultra luxury you do now get your lane change assistance as well, so it keeps you in the lane, the center lane assistance, so you get all that with this extra price point. But I mean, it's like a 30,000 rand price difference, which is not a lot actually. Just want to see if it keeps me in my lane now. Wait, don't know what happened there. Let's see, lane assist. Oh, there we go. Now it's keeping me in my lane. Don't know what happened there. Yo, it's keeping me in my lane quite nicely, and then it keeps me nice and center. So I really do like that about this car. I'll quickly show you guys that just now, and then I'll quickly show you the power as well. Just want to show you the lane assistance. So I'm going to drive. Let's quickly see. I'm going to push my car into the lane here. Let's see what happens. See, pushes me back, and then it keeps me nice and center. Check, it keeps me center, guys. So let's go past this car quickly. I'm going to try it again. So I'm going to push it into the lane. Have a look. See, pushes me back and pushes me back into the center. Keeps me centered. This is also pretty nice while I'm standing at the robot. As soon as I take a turn or I drive slowly and I have to take a corner, it pops up this screen over here. So I can completely see how close I am to the curb and where I need to turn. I really do like that function. Now for the speed. So I'm still in normal mode, guys, but check here. I'm going to put my foot down. Yes, like, and that's on an uphill. No, it really travels. It pushes. So the one thing that I did realize is the fact that I do not like the start-stop that much. So as soon as you get to a standstill, before you even stand still, the car switches off. So then you have to quickly pull away. Let's say, for instance, you get to a red robot and you gradually brake, and before you get to the standstill, the robot goes green, and now you need to go because there's people behind you. Now I put my foot down. Now the car starts, chooses a gear. It's like, yeah, that is a very big delay. The other day I went around a circle, the car switched off. I didn't even want to stop properly or stop, like have a dead still, standstill. I tried to pull away, the car switched off, I pulled away. Now this car is coming, I want to take the gap, and as soon as I went for it, or the car started or decided to actually go for it, that car was so close I had to brake again for that car to come through. Luckily this does have cross traffic alert and cross traffic maneuverability and braking and all of that, so it helped a lot. The car actually slammed brakes when it saw the car coming, so that helped a lot. But if it didn't have that, or I had it switched off, I might have been in a little bit of trouble there. So I don't like the start stop or intelligent start stop. I switched that off completely. And just the fuel consumption, so they claim about 8.3 liters per 100 kilometers. I'm sitting at 13.4 after resetting. So that means, oh shit. Yes, I keep on pushing the wrong stalk. Luckily it doesn't go into reverse while I'm driving. But in any case, so since the reset, I've driven 156 kilometers, and an average speed of 28 kilometers an hour, and I'm sitting at 13.4 liters per 100 kilometers. 5 hours and 30 minutes of driving. Now that's just in town though. I haven't taken this car long distance. I am going to do it later today, over the weekend, and then I'll confirm with you guys if it actually went down a little bit. Because after my start this morning, just now, 14 liters per 100 kilometers. So yeah, not the greatest. It's hectic. I think that's where the plug-in hybrid will be fantastic in this vehicle. If you want to see the performance of a plug-in hybrid, I don't have this specific one in a plug-in hybrid, but I did the Chery Tiggo 7 plug-in hybrid with the same engine, 1.5 turbo with a hybrid motor. So go check that out, because that will give you a proper indication of how light this car can really be. There we go, guys. So what's the verdict? What is the Smile rating? So let's start with the driving feel. Yeah, like you guys saw, I really enjoy the way the car drives. Yes, the gearbox still needs a little bit of attention to maybe just be a little bit more seamless at the end of the day. That will really make a big difference with the DHT box in the hybrid. I mean, that is very instant, so it's a very big difference with driving that car. You will see that in the Tiggo 7 that we drove with the plug-in hybrid. It makes a massive difference. Very much the same setup as what you get in here with the plug-in hybrid or the PHEV with your Haval H6. But with this 9-speed DCT, there's still a bit of a lag, but it is a smooth transition when you're driving the car. Very smooth gear changes. I really do like the feel of this car, the sturdiness of this car. Sometimes I do feel a little bit of a wobble and a wiggle, but yeah, it's nothing to be too aware of. But I do feel very confident in this car. For driving feel, I'm definitely going to give it a score of 7 out of 10. Let me get my trusty book. Okay, my trusty smile rating book. Otherwise, I forget what I say. So for driving feel, we said 7. Comfort and practicality, very, very comfortable, very, very practical. Plenty of space. At this price point, yeah, we will talk about that with value for money. But comfort and practicality, I'm really, really impressed with this car. Everything feels symmetrical. Everything is soft. I feel cocooned. I feel safe. It's just a phenomenal comfort vehicle. And practicality wise, plenty of space at the back, plenty of space at the back over there with the Mori Biscuit spare wheel, giving you plenty of boot space. You do have a 60/40 split as well. So for comfort and practicality, I think I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10, just because of that that extend over there for long distance driving, and also that little bit of a bumpiness sometimes, where it gives me a bit of a, like, I still have full confidence, but sometimes I get a bit of a fright. So I think just for that, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Tech and features. You get a lot of tech and features. Remember, I'm not comparing this to the hybrid or the plug-in hybrid now. I'm just comparing this to this at this price point and what you get out there for this price point. So for tech and features, I mean, you get a heads-up display, you get park assist, you get all of that with this vehicle. I mean, you get everything, all the four-wheel drive modes and all of those funky things. So yeah, I think, because remember, this is not a four-wheel drive or off-road car, but you do have off-road settings. So if you do get into a sticky situation, this car can take you out there. Tech and features, it really blows my mind. Everything works well, everything is seamless and quickly and easy to operate. 9 out of 10, especially at this price point. Tech and features. Design and style, so for me, very beautiful car. Yes, it looks a lot like a Haval is a Haval. It looks like the other Havals out there. It's not a striking vehicle. It doesn't turn heads. People aren't looking around to see what it is. Maybe when the Haval H6 was just released with this shape, then it turned some heads, but it's not a complete head turner. But for me, it is a beautiful car. It's very, like, it looks robust, it looks expensive, it feels expensive. The inside really talks well to the outside, so what you expect inside is really what you're going to get if you look at the vehicle from the outside. Not too futuristic, very simplistic, very simple. I like that. Very durable. Yeah, I think it's just that steering wheel. I just don't like that. I think for design and style, I'm definitely going to give it a 7 out of 10. Now for the final verdict, the value for money. Well, not the final verdict. The final verdict is the actual score, but for the final out of the 5, the value for money. Guys, starting at below 500,000 Rand for all of this, with a lot of technology as well. Remember, I told you now what you get extra on this spec over here, the ultra luxury, for not even that much more, but for 600 and let's call it 15,000 Rand, it's a lot of value for money. Think about it. What can you buy on a premium segment, almost a premium segment, for this kind of money? A1 Audi, Golf, 8.5, 1 Series BM, maybe an A-Class Mercedes. All small vehicles, and then you still have to put spec on them. If you think about the Golf 8.5 that I drove, that was 800 and something thousand Rand, way up there. And this is 615 for all of this. And all of this power. Yes, the fuel consumption is a bit rough, but and the motor plan is not 100,000 and what. But I think you get a lot of value for money with this vehicle. Maybe just because of the resale value, which is not bad. I mean, in 2023, 400,000 Rand, lost 200,000, which is not that bad in 2 years. And because there's so many of these on the market because of the price point. And then of course the fuel consumption, which is quite rough. I think the tires, I mean, it's fair for this amount of tires. You can get cheaper. Value for money, in my personal opinion, I'll have to score this an 8 out of 10. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. What do you guys think is the value for money? Is 8 fair? Should it be a 9? Should it be a 7? I think 8 is a fair score. On the final score, we are looking at 39 out of 50. That is a 78%, guys, which is very, very good. I'm getting a lot to 78%, but it does make me smile. It's not the biggest smile on the smile rating, but this car gives me a bigger smile. Look, if I go on driving feel, for instance, and I look at the Golf or the Audi, it's a completely different driving style or driving feel, but this is very good for what it is and for what you get. I mean, you don't expect that from this car, and it gives you such a good driving feel. It's so comfortable. It's just, it blows my mind, to be honest with you guys. So 39 out of 50, a 78% score is really a fair score. I would think so. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, please. But I would still suggest go drive the other cars out there, because some of them are very, very close, have different features, different options, but it all depends on what you like the most, on style and all of that. So remember to like and subscribe, and become a member to get your free t-shirt. And thank you for all your support, guys. You guys are amazing. Mwah. Thanks, guys. Absolutely love you guys. Have a lucky day. Stay safe. Peace.